Hey, welcome to the Age of Metal. I'm collecting every metal weapon in old school RuneScape one tier at a time. I'm limited to mob drops, RNG props, and skill lock shops, in that order. I'm rocking up onto the next step of the Steel Age, and I'm in a bit of a familiar area. I am up north near Rellekka. And that's because I need to do a little quest to get my next item. I gotta talk to Olaf Hradson here, and we're gonna start Olaf's quest. You can see in my inventory here, we got some ropes, all the quest items, and we're gonna get started with this quest. See, Olaf here is in a bit of a pickle. He went off on an expedition after finding his grandpa's old map, and unfortunately that expedition didn't get very far. He's only like 15,000 away from Rellekka. He wants us to find both the treasure at the end of his grandfather's map and to recruit us to tell his family that he has been lying to them and he actually didn't make it onto his adventure. So here we go. First, I chop a log from this very snowy tree. Bring it back to Olaf. Now I have to bring this to Ingrid in Rellekka. Oh, he's lying to his wife. What a nice guy. He's going to exotic places and finding interesting things. Now, talk to Wolf. Shout out this guy who's literally like, wow, the Island of Obscurity? It's crazy. He left yesterday. And the player's like, yep, that's right. He traveled fast. Bye-bye. All right, Olaf. You're cold and you need fire. And I'm telling you, you need to go see your family. You should stop lying to them. Damp planks, embers. Can I have the map? Oh, dang, that's crazy. Here, I give you food. Oh, we get to go on a treasure hunt? That's exciting. Alright. So, I need to go... Oh. Huh. You know, that's interesting how... He told us to go to this tree earlier. Did he just, like, make a treasure hunt for us? Oh shit! Here we are in a dungeon. This is going to be familiar to some of you because this is the Brine Rat Caves. Hey, home to these friendly little fellas, Brine Rats. They drop one of the earliest special attack weapons, that being the Brine Saber. But what I'm after is actually one of these skeleton Frumnik, because they can actually drop their little swords here. So let's get the killing started. Alright, are you 4-tick? No, you're like a 6-tick, okay. And they go down very quickly. Lovely. We can keep killing these guys. Now I'll finish the quest and then we'll come back to these guys for our drops. Alright, I pull levers and see what happens. There we go. Hey, we're through. Alright, more skeleton. Ooh, free rope. Love finding me some free rope. I need 2 rotten barrels. Let's get some here. Alright, we open the gate. Open this one here. And we're through. More friendly skeletons here. Actually, they are friendly. I fully came into this area expecting to be attacked on all fronts and have to pray a lot. No, we're chilling. But now I found the treasure. Olaf's treasure. Oh shit! Alright, Ulfric, what you got? How hard can you hit? Mind you, I'm only wearing steel gear. This is, wow. You know, I'm just not gonna pray. I over-prepared. Oh, he can't hit. Look at you, buddy. It only took half your health for you to be able to hit me. I'm impressed. But also, like, what a guy. Look at you. Get a good look at you here. He can hit pretty hard. I'm impressed. He's not very accurate for a level 100. I've faced worse threats from, like, you know, level 30s. Okay, I spoke too soon. Stop making me eat my words. Alright. Now for real. Open the quest, and ta-da! I get 12,000 defense XP. And 20k, I'll take that. Rubies for the crafting grind, and access to this lovely cave. No defense level up, but only 404 XP away, which we could definitely do while getting our little sword here. So let's get to grinding. And there we go, 67 defense. Ooh, and a combat level up? I'm now level 86. Hell yeah. I want to talk a little bit about Olaf's quest now that we're done with it. There isn't actually a follow-up. We can try and give this paper to Olaf, but he doesn't really say anything of value. But this paper does give a nice, like, teaser for the sailing skill. So I want to kind of ask the question of, like, what would a follow-up quest look like? What if there was an Olaf's quest part 2? Here's kind of my pitch for, like, what that quest would look like. After the results of Olaf's quest, Olaf doesn't return back to Rellekka. He was ashamed that he wasn't able to complete his grandfather's map despite our help. Wolf wants to find his father, so he sails off to find the Island of Obscurity. Ingrid is worried that he hasn't returned, so she recruits the player to find both Wolf and Olaf. Fortunately, Olaf is easy to find on the coast, right where the player left him. The player asks Olaf if he's seen Wolf. He hasn't, but he also feels guilty that his farce has caused his son's disappearance. To make reparations, he offers to help the player search for Wolf. The player can say no. Olaf would slow him down. But Olaf reasons that this would finally be his chance to follow in his grandfather's footsteps and go on a grand adventure. Eventually, the player begrudgingly agrees, and with the player's newfound sailing skill, Olaf and the player sail off into the North Seas. Shortly after beginning the journey, Olaf complains that he is hungry. Rather than having to feed him over the course of the voyage, like we did in the previous quest, the player teaches Olaf to fish, and Olaf gains a couple of fishing levels. However, during their lesson, Olaf's fishing rod is nearly yanked out of his hands as a giant sea snake tries to eat his latest catch. Combat commences! Olaf feels guilty that he is slowing the player down, and since he wasn't able to help with the fight, and he can't even fish for himself without something going wrong, he desperately wants to be useful, and offers to help sail. This can start as a little minigame where the player gives directions, and he's talking to a noob. For example, if the instructions are too complicated, it can lead to some silly dialogue where the player tells him to trim the sails, and Olaf offers up his shears and is like, with these? Something fun like that. Eventually, the player notices some rigging drifting on the waves and follows some clues to find a ship beached and broken on the shore of an unknown island. After exploring around, perhaps finding clues like old boot prints, trees that have been half-chopped, etc., the player and Olaf stumble upon Wolf sitting dejectedly near a burnt-out campfire. Wolf is surprised to see them both and a happy reunion with his father, though he is really upset that he failed to find his father in the first place. The player urges Olaf to tell the truth, come out with it. He fesses up that he didn't really go to the Island of Obscurity, and just hired the player to lie to Wolf and his mother. Olaf follows this with how hard it is to be an explorer and an adventurer, and how proud he is that Wolf did it himself. Finally, Olaf offers to help Wolf repair the ship, and with the player protecting them, they sail back home to Rellekka. Quest complete. This could lead to some fun things, like I picture maybe Wolf finds an artifact that while he's repairing the ship, which can unlock a cave or something on this island of obscurity. Or maybe Wolf and Olaf decide, you know what, we want to give this adventuring thing a whole go again. Except they're both really bad at it, so the player kind of has to rescue them every now and again. I think that could be fun. Alternatively, it could be just another quest following, where Ingrid is like, oh my god, player, they did it again. They're gone. I don't know where they went. You know, that kind of thing. But this would open a lot of avenues to get some upgrades for these early game weapons that don't really see the spotlight anymore and are kind of dead content, unfortunately. Like the Brain Saber. That weapon is, like, great, but you don't really see it anymore. People don't go off to the brine caves, and I'm off on my own over here. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you'd like to see something like this brought into the game. Anyway, I think we're about to get a nice little sword. Hey, there we go, steel sword. That didn't take long at all. I'm still in the first inventory. I think we were at a total of 45 kills. So, just a little bit over drop rate. Now, I mean, first of all, fit check. How we doing? Nice. Looking good. Alright, next up, I think I'm gonna return to a place that we know fairly well, and I think I'm gonna go back to Tarn's Lair, because I've got some zombies there with my name written all over them, and we gotta get some more knives. That's right, we're heading back to Tarn's Lair. This dungeon is a staple for Metal Gear, with the highest tier of zombies dropping rune scimitars, and the low tiers having weapons ranging from bronze to mithril. For the steel tier alone, the zombies and skeletons have 11 different weapons on their loot table, as well as shields, plate legs, and even chain bodies. If you're looking for a way to speedrun the metal tiers, this might be a good place to start. I'm not here to speedrun though. Steel gear is a common enough drop for monsters around RuneScape, since it's a great start for making gold. So I'm going to try and highlight some of the less frequented areas, the arguably dead areas of this enormous game. So after I remember how to navigate this maze, let's get some more steel gear. There we go, level 70 zombie. That's who I'm after. First drop? No, no shot. Oh well. Ooh, that's a nice little bonus to doing this, is getting ranging pots. These guys drop ranging pots and dueling rings, which kind of replenish my supplies there, so I don't necessarily have to do a ton of crafting. And steel mace! That's exciting! Alright, I'm actually going to switch to that because I believe it is more effective on these guys. Well, not necessarily the zombies, but definitely the skeletons. Oh, it's because I'm attacking the wrong tier of zombie. I actually need to be going after the level 40 guys. Which I don't quite remember where. Oh, 47. Right over there. Oh, and the zombie level 40. Perfect. Let's go over here. I'm just gonna run to this area. Oh, actually, or just hang out with this guy. Yeah, perfect. Gold ore, hell yeah. Tasty. I also should pick up these coins, because I'm going to be using the bank in here to restock, and it costs money to access. Okay. That's unnecessary. Down there that I can attack. Nothing? I call baloney. Hey, there we go. First steel knife drop. And only a single one, jeez. You're starving out here. Now, the next item I'm after is steel bolts. The eagle-eyed among you probably noticed that this drop is available in Tarn's Lair. I can go 3 rooms deeper and camp the skeleton mages and have this done in 15 minutes. But you and I both know that this would be too easy. Instead, I'm gonna kill some zombie pirates. No, not those zombie pirates. Not those either. These zombie pirates. Only trouble is that I did zero research into how to get these guys when I made this list, and wouldn't you know it, they're locked behind a couple of quests, so we have some work to do. The first step, oddly enough, is big chompy bird hunting. Let's do it. The quest requires making the ogre bow that Rance is wielding here, but if I remember correctly, I can actually kill the chompies with some regular bolts. So I have geared up with some enchanted pearl bolts, which will come in handy later. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like I have an unexpected obstacle, and that is later in this quest line. But for now, I just need to make some arrows for him, grab some toads, blow them up, and I need to hunt them for Rance, since his aim is about as good as a stormtrooper on a Sunday night. Okay, there we go. I gotta talk to Rance's kids, and Bugs, what do you want on your chompy burger? Aqua leaves. Tomato. Cool. That is a nice seasoned chompy for Rance. For a quest complete. Nice little bit of cooking XP, range, fletching. No levels, but that is one step towards doing the Culinarancer's questline. Off to Lumbridge. Here we are, back at the dinner where everything is going wrong. I am going to free Scratch Uglogui I'm gonna free Scratch Oglugly. Nailed it. And I'm gonna get him a Jubbly. Sure, let's get some Jubbly meat. The next step in this quest requires us to talk to the Rants here. I forgot to make an iron spit. Fuck. Alright, Rants, I hear tell that you need, you can help me free Scratch. Oh, he likes Jubbly? Oh, okay. I will, oh. You need to go to Karamja, huh? Here it is. Oh, that's just rude. Bugger off, dude. Guess what? I have a crossbow. Who's laughing now, huh? Okay, was that worthwhile? I think so. I got a nice mask. Where was I? Ah, yes. Rance shot the arrow all the way over here, so I'm gonna spit up this Chompy. Light a fire here. And these absolute mad lads are coming all the way from the Felded Hills here to Karamja. So now I have free transport between here and the Felded Hills, which, take a look at that distance, that's crazy. Alright, Rants, tell me how to get Jubbly. Use the ooze on the toad. There he is, Jubbly Bird. Okay. And my arrows aren't strong enough, so let's do it this way. There we go. But that is a Jubbly kill. Really? That's bigger than half my body. That is insane. Alright, Scratch. I've come with quite the meal for you. Take your Jubbly. And that is the next section of that's the next section of the quest complete. Now, if I go to buy items, here we go, steel gloves, as well as, I believe, the spork and the spatula, since I just had access to the egg whisk. And take a look at that. +1 to all stats over the iron gloves, bringing us to a total of a +4 bonus, except for magic, that only still has a +2 to attack and defense. But that extra melee strength might give us a max hit. Plus, it looks sick as hell. I have to do a couple of quests, and all I have to do, I believe I either have to make it up to Cabin Fever or the Great Brain Robbery. I think it's just Cabin Fever. But one of the prereqs that I did not anticipate having to do, well, besides 40 farming, I don't have a good plan for that, that's going to take a minute, is Zogre Flesh Eaters. So let's knock that out real quick. So, Zombie Flesh Eaters starts by talking to Grish here. He is concerned because the ritual area has been overrun by Zogres and Skogres, and he wants our help. The most notable part of this quest is that Jagex here has a very unique mechanic. It is the only spot in the game that has disease as mechanic. At least to my knowledge. They could have introduced something else because this is old school. But to the best of my knowledge, it is the only spot with disease. And disease is caused by these guys right here. It acts similar to poison, as in it'll hurt you, but it will also drain your stats, which isn't exactly ideal. So I'm going to try to avoid that and not die. So let's get started. Fortunately, Prey Melee is going to do a lot of work in here. I don't want to... Oh, yeah, not trying to open a coffin. I'm trying to go down here. I gotta go over in this corner right over here, as there is a specific... Well, not just a coffin, but there is a... Someone died in this area. There we go. An explosion has taken place. And, oh wow, that guy has ate too much Taco Bell. Alright, so we're gonna search the lectern here. We get what's there, search the skeleton, and oh no, I'm being attacked by a zombie. Whatever shall I do? Turn to prayer again, and I'm gonna take my bolts back, thank you very much, and I need this backpack. I'm sure there's some goodies in here. We open the backpack, and we open the backpack. There's a couple of things in here, some bad food, which is not interesting. I'll drop that. But importantly, there is this tankard, which we're gonna bring over to, which we visited last episode. Oh, Colonel, hey, how's the family? You're ignoring me? That's fine. That's reasonable. Coming in here, and I believe I'm gonna show my tankard to the barkeep here. He knows it. Oh, would you look at that? That's crazy. I've forgotten something. I am a fool. What else is new? I need to search this coffin here. A slender blade, huh? I stick a knife in it. Yep, that'll do. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so we searched the coffin and ooh, look at that. That's a fancy little prism you got there. Wonder what it's used for. Well, hi, Zavistic. You're already hanging out here? Lovely. I need to talk to this chap right here, Scythic Ints. Which has to be an anagram for something. Mind if I take a look around? I'm sure you're not guilty. Yeah, you're fine. Yum yum. Search your wardrobe. What have we here? Ooh, a book of ham. Oh, that's not damning on its own. Surely we need something more. Let's see. What's? Oh well, we got that there. What's? Oh, a book on portraiture. Now that's interesting. Let's make sure. Yep, there we go. Book on necromancy. Hey, Scythic, listen. Mind if I take a picture? Perfect. Nailed it. Off to see the bartender just to confirm with him that this is the man that has this particular tankard, and we can confirm with the wizard, yes, he is guilty. Thank you very much. Zavistic Vart, you are quite the magician. You can exist in two places at once. I'm impressed. Good on you. I mean, I saw Ogre do it earlier, but this... it's only what I could have expected. Now let's give the Scythic some just desserts. Scythic, don't mind me, I just need to stir your tea a bit. You're not gonna be, like, you're not gonna have a problem with that, right? Yeah. Alright, later. Tell me everything you know. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if this is going to work. I am not going to use Brutal Arrows, I am not going to use Crumble Undead, I am going to use my lovely, reliable Pearl Bolts. Commenters, I know you're very smart, and you're going to tell me this is a terrible idea. But I'm going to try it anyway. I tried it with the Chompies, found out that it didn't work. Surprise! And now I'm going to try it with these guys. Oh, goodness. This is not going to be fun. I am actually genuinely worried about this Slash Bash fight because I don't know if crossbow bolts are going to do it. Part of the problem, too, is that this fight has a time limit. And it's not just like the time limit of the supplies I have. It is a hard time limit of 5 minutes to kill Slash Bash. Which I took down Supreme in twice that, so surely this should be easy. Slash Bash only has 100 HP after all, versus the 200 or whatever that, I think it was 255, now that I'm thinking about it, that Supreme had. Plus, Supreme had, well, he had worse defenses against my melee, but anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to search the stand once I get a little bit more run energy here. And I present to you Slash Bash. Level 111, he will use range, so let's protect from— oh, I already hit him. Lovely. I might do a little bit of prayer flicking here. Let's see what my max— is my max hit really a 3? Crap, okay. Ow. Aw, dude, this is so possible. I believe in it. All I have to do is get good odds, and I have plenty of supplies. Prayer might be a bit of a problem, but let's do it again. Potentially drag him. He doesn't want to be dragged. There we go. Hey, that is a Slash Bash kill without. Yes. Okay. Cool. I wasn't exactly sure that would work. That's exciting. Okay. And I have everything I need from here, so let's get back to Grish. Awesome. 42 Herb Lore, let's go. And now, with that out of the way, let's find out what it means to be a pirate. We're gonna start Rum Deal, and to do that, I gotta talk to Pirate Pete here, and he is a very reliable— no, that's not the right word. He's a very unsuspicious, definitely not dubious guy. Alright, so fighting a mighty demon? Barrel Lord the Destroyer. Yep, seems legit. Let's do it. Yeah, I fear no demon. That's the spirit. I don't need money. That's diversion. Welcome to the introduction of the Captain Braindeath. Great guy. Braindeath wants one thing and one thing only, and that is to make his rum. And we're not defeating any demons in this quest. Perhaps an evil spirit. We are going to help him make some rum. Plain and simple. Oh, and you know, small hitch in the plan is these zombie protests here. Because they're zombie pirates. I think they're the ones I need. You know what? I'm gonna find out. All I gotta do is plant a seed here. I just have to wait 5 minutes. Pull the lever. Oh, I think we messed up. I don't think the engine is supposed to be doing that. Braindeath, the boss, the room, it's possessed? Holy shit! That was real. That was a real blessing. Oh goodness. Oh wow, no kidding. Alright, so he's level 150, but I can hit him for more than 3, so this should be sorted real quick. Unsanitary swill. I'm so glad I don't have to drink this. Captain, I got some good stuff for you. Here you go, rum. The finest you'll ever drink. Alright, fine. But hey, 51 prayer. And 41 farming. Let's see it with rum deal complete. Next on the list is cabin fever. For that, I need 50 smithing. Oh, this is not how I thought tonight was gonna go. I was hopping around worlds with Giants Foundry and just found Voltaia here. Saw there was a bunch of people hanging out and decided to chat. And Voltaia hosts a minigame Monday, and these people decided to hang out. So super cool thing. Just want to shout them out. Okie dokie. Now we are going to start Cabin Fever. To start, I have to talk to Bill Teach right here, and he needs some help. He's a pirate. Yeah, he needs a pirate to help him get to mostly harmless. But he doesn't believe in us. So, we're gonna help him out. And hopefully by the end of this we can actually speak a word or two in pirate. Alright, Bill, let's set off. Let's do it. And we're being attacked. Fortunately, Bill is a great teacher. Having a bit of a problem because this shot took out our cannon, so we can't retaliate. We have to fix it. We have to fix these holes in the ship so we don't get scuttled. We're going to swing over and take care of these pirates. See ya. Alright, Bill, we did great. We blew their cannons to smithereens. We're trying our best over here, but he doesn't believe it. We're a real pirate, and I'm hurt. If RuneScape decided to make this a full-blown minigame, this would be so much fun. Oh, I failed this time. Sad. Oh, I drained my run energy. Dang. Store the plunder here. With our successful voyage. Go back up on deck and report to Captain. We did great, Captain. We got all their treasure. And then some. Even I got to switch worlds and get free extras. Let's give them a blast from the cannons. Hey, yeah, are you taunting me? Do you believe I can't fix a cannon? I'm hurt. And there we go. Good as new. Use the gunpowder on the cannon. Ram the gunpowder down. Use a canister on the cannon. Use a fuse on the cannon. Fire! Fire! Here we go. There we go. Cabin Fever complete. And that tasty XP gives us 46 crafting. I don't think I got a smithing level now. But I'm actually going to talk to Bill here. He gives me 10,000 coins. Booyah. Okay, now that we're on mostly harmless, there is a lot to see here. This is a great area. It's not our final destination. Eventually I'll need to talk to Brother Tranquility here. But first we gotta keep the quest train going with another step into the Recipe for Disaster questline. Next up is freeing Pirate Pete. So we're gonna help him out by making him some fish cakes. Gotta talk to Murphy off the coast of Remington. Now we just gotta talk to Murphy here, talk about Recipe for Disaster. What do you know about giant crabs? Tell me. I need to get these. Go down? I get to go underwater? Ooh, that's exciting. Alright. Sounds dangerous. No, not dangerous at all. Whee! Alright, so gotta pick some kelp here. take a look at the funny fish. Pestle mortar on the crab, pestle mortar on the kelp here, pestle mortar on the cod, knife on the bread, some new breadcrumbs on the crab meat, and voila, we have a raw fish cake. Here's open, don't burn. Yeah. Alright, just gotta give it to Pirate Pete. And that is a quest complete. Obviously, we're getting a little bit of ahead. I could pick up my black gloves right now, but that's not the tier that I'm in. I'm in the steel tier, so steel gear it is. Okay, next up, I now need 30 construction. See you in a bit. We're gonna start the break grain robbery. Alright, we're gonna start the great brain robbery here. I don't have everything I need for this quest, I'm just gonna start it. Because I just need access to the Harmony Island. And I'm a bit petrified because every time I've come to here, or to Brain Death Island, I've been hit over the head. So, fortunately, Brother Tranquility isn't like that. He just teleports us. What a guy. Okay. Zombies! And there we go. That's the zombie pirates I need. Alright, I just need to walk out these doors, and I'm sure that'll be very easy. Now that I have this, I can walk out here, and we can start killing some zombie pirates. So let's do it. Just went back to change my gear, because I fully did not expect to immediately be able to get over here. So let's see how these guys hit. I have a 4-tick attack speed, so attacking actually really quick. What is this, a 3-tick? Yeah, that's a 3-tick attack speed. That's actually really quick. If I didn't have protection prayers, these guys might actually mess me up pretty good. Nothing on the first drop, but we'll get there. Just got my first... Oh my god, look at that. I look so good! For the swag of the account. I'm keeping this. God damn. Also, I guess I don't have to wear the fishbowl helmet? Huh. Okay. So that means I can wear my bear head and get the defense bonuses from that. Interesting. This is actually a really neat area. Like, check out the ship here. That's crashed upon the rocks. This is a very picturesque island. There we go. Steel bolts, let's go. Oh, it was a long road to get here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So these will be my new best in slot ranged bolts. For a little while at least. I still need to get the crossbow. Oi! I'm monologuing here. It was a long road to get here, to get these steel bolts, but oh my god, are they worth it. I am very happy. We've made a whole lot of progress this episode. 5 weapons, and we have dashed the Undead advancement in Gillinor. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's been quite fun. And we've made a ton of progress on the account. 51 quests complete, and stats are looking solid now. I have a respectable construction level. That's the one I've just been using Tears of Ethics on from here. While I'm killing this guy, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on this journey to getting all metal weapons in old school RuneScape. Take it easy, guys. Peace.